Assalamu alaikum and good morning. It's a Monday morning, it's the start of the week, and the celebrations continue here on set. We are celebrating Imam Hussein's birthday, Ali Fadhil Abbas's birthday, and Imam Sajjad's birthday. Peace and blessings be upon them all.
MashaAllah, such beautiful personalities, and it's good to do as many mustahab acts in the month of Shaaban. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestows upon us many blessings of this month. We have more to look forward to, the birthday of our 12th Imam. Blessings be upon him, which is fast approaching, and we're looking forward to the days ahead.
So many more wonderful days of Shaaban to look forward to, inshallah. Now, we have a lot to look forward to on Morning Baraka, and this morning we have Sayyid Jalal in the studio with our Holy Quran recitations with ayahs from Surah Baqarah.
Fantastic. And straight after that, we have Brother Ibrahim Ansari on the couch with daily du'as, which include, as usual, beautiful recitations and an explanation. Today is a ziyarah of Imam Sajjad.
We also have psychotherapist Sister Barak dropping by to discuss a very important topic which, as always, affects many in our community, and that is post-traumatic stress. More awareness is definitely needed with that.
Looking forward to that. And today we also have your health questions and queries answered by Dr. Yasir Madani with information on obstructive sleep apnea. Useful to know, definitely.
We also have your fiqh questions and queries answered by our very own Sayyid Ali Nawab, and the subject today is child custody, which is quite important to many single parents out there. So hopefully great things to come.
For competition details, please stay tuned. It's Brother Mustafa Khatib.
The holy city of Karbala is home to tragedies, heartbreak, as well as treasures and wonders. Millions from around the world come to this sacred city with their prayers and tears. As well as being home to Imam Hussein Media Group, it's the home and resting place of Abu Abdullah al-Hussein and his brother, Abu Fadhil Abbas alayhum as-salam. Imam Hussein sacrificed his life for the sake of truth and preservation of the religion and teachings of his grandfather, Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Imam Baraka says, order our Shia to visit the shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, since doing so increases sustenance, extends life, removes evil, and that visiting the grave of Imam Hussein alayhi salam is a duty upon every believer who believes in Imamate from Allah Almighty. So we invite you to come to Karbala and come to visit your Imam and perform ziyarah. Unfortunately, not everyone can come visit Imam Hussein. Not everyone has the ability or opportunity to visit regularly, and that's why Morning Baraka is giving you the opportunity to perform ziyarah from your very homes. We want you to send in your du'as and names of your loved ones so we can recite the ziyarah of Imam Hussein alayhi salam on their behalf. Maybe you have a loved one whose name you want to put forward, a marhum who would benefit, or maybe you miss Karbala and yearn to see Imam Hussein, peace and blessings be upon him. Why not send a small message or a dua for us to read here in the holy city of Karbala? Whoever's name you put, whatever dua or small message you have, the Morning Baraka team will pass it on to our team here in Karbala, and we will recite the ziyarah, read the message, and broadcast it on Imam Hussein TV3. Send in your names, du'as, and small messages to Morning Baraka at @imamhussein.tv, or message us, or leave a comment on any of our social media platforms. We look forward to hearing from you, and may Allah and the Ahlul Bayt accept all of our a'mal and our ziyarah, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. And right now we're going to be heading to our dose of daily Quran, and Sayyid Jalal Masumi is joining us. Assalamu alaikum, Sayyid.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you doing?
Yes, we're well. Thank you very much with your du'as. I believe you'll be reciting Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 284 to 286. So look forward to that. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا
مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها، لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا ربنا ولا ويعذب من يشاء. والله على كل شيء قدير. آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا. أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا. أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم الشريف.
Many thanks for your time, Sayyid Jalal, once again for that amazing recitation. Inshallah, we will see you in the coming episodes. We are now at the segment where we are looking into daily du'as, supplications, ziyaras, du'as that are very famous and not so famous within the school of the Ahlul Bayt, and we're kind of shedding some light on some of them to give you some benefits in terms of the history behind them, what they're all about, what's the meaning behind them, so that you can gain a bit of a deeper understanding of these supplications and du'as. And joining us, as always, is Ibrahim Al-Ansari. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
How's everything okay?
Alhamdulillah, how about yourselves?
Good, thank you.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you for joining us once
Thank you very
again.
much. Thank you very much for having me.
So this morning, you have chosen the ziyarah of Imam Sajjad.
Yes, we're living in Shaaban, beautiful month, amazing month actually. And in fact, I want to change roles for a second.
Okay.
And I want to ask you, Ali, being from the land of Karbala, maybe explain to the viewers how Sha'ban feels like in Karbala, just so they get, because Sha'ban is just so beautiful in its essence and in the happiness it causes in people, especially those who are broken in Iraq. So maybe if we can just...
Bless.
Iraqis are generally very emotional people, and they express their emotions in extremities. So you have, during the sad times, the black comes out, the red lights, you know, the shrines are very much commemorating the personality that people are commemorating. So it doesn't have to be Imam Hussein related. So any wafat of the Ma'sumeen, the shrines itself, they have a commemoration. So they'll have red lights, Bain al-Haramain, they'll have the black cloth draped out in respect or condolences, and I think it's a symbolic thing, like Imam Hussein is mourning the death of that personality. So they do things in extremes, Iraqis. So when it comes to the sad times, there's a lot of lamentations, there's processions, people are just generally sending their allegiances to the Ahlul Bayt and the personality that they're commemorating. On the other side of that, when it comes to happy occasions, everything is much more green, white, colourful. There's sweets being given around. I was actually in Karbala during Sha'ban time a couple of years ago. And similarly to how in Iraq you have processions or little like booths where people give out food in for example, Arba'in time. In Sha'baniya time, people are giving out milk or giving out sweets. But even behind the place where they give out, there's a little majlis area. That is where people are clapping and they're reciting an Asheed and at every single minute of the day. So wherever you walk past, there's always some sort of majlis going on where people are just having a great time. So it's a very much a smiley kind of feel-good factor. In Karbala specifically, that's as much as I know.
It's specific to Karbala, and it's something I truly love, to be honest with you, because it's Iraq itself. Let's just say it's never been safe from sadness and sorrow. Yeah, literally, as a country, it never has been since early history till today. So to see that is just beautiful, and the thing is, you find it mostly in Karbala, just because. The wiladat during Sha'ban seem to gather everyone in that land, and even those who participated in a way, such as Imam Zain al-Abidin, and even those who will participate, such as Imam al-Mahdi, who we will come to probably very soon, inshallah. So this whole idea of joy in Sha'ban really attracts me. But then what attracts me even more is that those who were born in this month, not only did they hold a message, but every single one of these wiladat played one of the biggest roles in the message of Ahlul Bayt, and in the way it was portrayed and in the way that they are remembered. And some even had to use some sort of strategies to make sure that they could do this specific act. One of them being Imam Sajjad. Imam Sajjad, he probably the whole periods of Imamat. Imam al-Sajjad, for example, he had to live during the time of Muawiyah. May Allah take away His mercy from him. And during the time of Yazid. Imam al-Sajjad, he had to live in the first year of Yazid, the killing of his father. And in the second year, the attack on Medina, where he was the attack on the Hashimis in Medina. And on the third year, he had to live the attack on the Kaaba. And seeing the Kaaba, the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, being attacked is not easy for an imam. Not easy at all. But yet, and of course after Yazid, the other Khalifas that came did not show the imam, just like any other imam, wasn't shown any good time, but specifically Imam al-Sajjad, it was so difficult for him, such that it was even difficult for him to go out and speak out. Which is why you will not find sermons of Imam al-Sajjad. Very little, if not any. Rather you'll find du'as, you'll find supplications. That is what you will find from Imam al-Sajjad. And that was the strategy that he used, which is where we get Sahif al-Sajjadiyya, for example.
Okay, yes.
So he taught his Shia, and he sent the messages towards his Shia through nothing but dua. And that was the strategy that the Imam had used.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Fantastic. So, should we go on and recite?
Yeah,
inshallah. This is the ziyarah of Imam al-Sajjad. This is the whole ziyarah of Imam al-Sajjad. But as short as it is, I think it simplifies the personality that he was, and it simplifies his main characteristics, let's say. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. السلام عليك يا سيد الساجدين. السلام عليك يا زين العابدين. السلام عليك يا حليف الحسرات. السلام عليك يا ذا الثفنات. السلام عليك يا صاحب العبرات. السلام عليك يا أسير الكربات. السلام عليك يا أعظم آل العباء. السلام عليك يا ابن خامس يا أصحاب الكساء. السلام عليك يا ابن سيد الشهداء. السلام عليك يا عماد الأتقياء. السلام عليك ورحمة الله وبركاته. وصلى الله على محمد وآله الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
Automatically, I underlined 4 words that you mentioned that really personify who he was as a character and what actually happened to him. Because you're looking at Assalamu alayka ya Halif al-Hasarat, Thafanat, Abarat and Kurabat as well. So tell us a bit more about how this supplication kind of...
So first of all, it starts with the characteristic of Imam al-Sajjad of being Sayyid al-Sajidin. The Sayyid is the master or a leader or the one who is best at performing sujood, of those who perform sujood towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then it says, Assalamu alayka ya Zayn al-Abidin. This comes from the word zina. Zina means
ornament, we call it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the ornament of those who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then it says, this is the one that you underlined, Assalamu alayka ya Halif al-Hasarat. Peace be upon you of the one who participated or is a participant of constant unhappiness and sorrow. And here I stopped for a second and I thought, yes, the Imam was oppressed, but why is it constant unhappiness and sorrow? And then you come to a narration where you have Abi Hamza al-Thamali asking Imam al-Sajjad that, why do you cry so much? Why do you cry so much? He says to him, have you ever seen or have you ever heard of a Alawiyya, a daughter of Amir al-Mu'mineen or a daughter of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, being taken as a captive before the day of Ashura? And that was the cause of constant sorrow and unhappiness for Zayn al-Abidin. Not just the beheading of his father.
Because he saw the aftermath as well.
He saw the aftermath. And the thing is with the captiveness of Sayyidah Zainab, it isn't easy. And in fact, according to some scholars, it is even greater than the beheading of Aba Abdullah al-Hussein. And it is also narrated that he would not have a portion of food or a drink unless he would mix it with his tears. And the thing is, when we say would mix it with his tears, that is to show how much he would cry on top of it. And then it says, Assalamu alayka ya the thafanat, the one whose sujood parts, which is his forehead, his palms, his knees and his toes, became sore from how much ibadah he had done. Then it says, Assalamu alayka ya sahib al-abarat, the one who constantly wept and mourned, and we spoke about that. Then ya asir al-kurubat. A karb is not just a hardship, it is even higher than a hardship. And it is saying that Imam Zainul Abidin, not only did he have to go through hardships, but no, asir means he became a captive of hardships. To show that it was something that he couldn't even get out of. When someone is captive, they're in charge of so whoever took them in, as a captive is in charge of them. And it's as if saying hardships took over the Imam in such a way that he wasn't able to get out of them. Then, Assalamu alayka ya a'zama al-'uba, Assalamu alayka ya ibn khamis ashab al-kisa.
It's a status, isn't it? That's
This
who he is as a
person.
His position as an
yes.
imam. Yeah.
And Sahib Khams Ashab al-Kisa referring to Imam Hussein alayhi salatu wasalam. Then he says, Assalamu alaykum ibn Sayyid al-Shuhada, again Imam Hussein. Assalamu alayka ya Imad al-Atqiya. Imad is a pillar. The pillar of those who are pious. And we said piety, we've mentioned piety so much before. Piety is what lifts our status, and is saying he's the pillar of the pious ones. And then Assalamu alayka wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, O Imam al-Sajjad. What an amazing personality.
You're right, actually. It does bring all of his characteristics, what he's all about in one short kind of supplication.
Yeah.
I'd love to know, maybe at the top of your head, do you know of any dua that he has in his works, that, because you mentioned as well, like when it comes to he taught the message of the Ahlul Bayt through du'as. Do you remember at the top of your head any dua or any supplication in that sense, where it's a bit of a message in terms of aqeedah, for example, or giving advice to the
In fact, one of my favorite du'as, Dua bi Hamza al-Thamali.
Oh, brilliant.
This dua had so many lessons in terms of aqeedah, in terms of akhlaq, in terms of everything, that it is honestly many lectures and lessons in one. Where he would even go into detail about your state in the grave.
Yes.
Not before even getting to the grave, he goes into detail about how your soul is taken away from your body, and there aren't many lectures or lessons or let's say even speeches about how this happened. No, he describes it in the dua in his manner. In his manner, he describes how it is taken out of the body. Then he describes the state in the grave. He describes in one of them, he talks about how we form a bond with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He talks about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how we make dua towards Him and how He forgives our du'as. All parts of aqeedah. So Imam al-Sajjad alayhi salatu wassalam, he has this specific dua bi Hamza al-Thamali, which is one of the most amazing du'as that even some of those who came to say that this dua does not even have any sanad, the scholars replied by saying that even if we do not find a single narrator, because of what this dua includes of words and lessons and wisdom, we know for a fact that it comes from a ma'soom.
Because I was going to say, you could tell the language.
Definitely. Just like in Dua al-Sabah that we mentioned, I think about 2 episodes ago or something like that. The language used, impossible for it to come from anyone but Amir al-Mu'minin. Likewise with this, impossible to come, Dua bi Hamza al-Thamali, impossible to come from anyone but a ma'soom.
Is he also the author of Dua Maqam al-Akhlaq
Yes,
as well?
yes.
Have you read that?
Makarim Akhlaq,
Yeah, which is a
it's one of those shameful moments where I've alluded to it, but I haven't really.
It's very powerful for lessons, spiritual lessons, and amazing. So he's done some beautiful works, and I know his dua for Arafah Day.
Other than the fact that he even has literally every single right.
Yes,
he has gone over even the rights of a son upon their father.
Definitely.
So a lot of people, for example, many might come and say Islam just tends to put the father on top of the son. Well, that's how it usually is. The father knows better for the son, etc. But the son also has rights upon the father. One of them being that my right upon my father is that he gives me a good name.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, in some of the other rights that he mentions, you will find that this Human Rights Act that came out in 1998 or whenever it came out in, you'll find that it is found in much better detail and in much better words from Imam Sajjad from 1,400 years ago.
Yeah, precisely.
And it is the best way to live our lives, and it is the best way to know what to expect from others as well.
Precisely.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Another brilliant explanation and recitation. Pray for Allah to give you more tawfiq. Inshallah.
And it is the best way to live our lives, and it is the best way to know what to expect from others as well.
Precisely.
Definitely. Thank you so much. Another brilliant explanation and recitation. Pray for Allah to give you more tawfiq. Inshallah.
Sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Imamat is your right. You are the Ahlul Bayt of mercy and compassion. What stops you from seeking your right? Whence you have 100,000 from among your Shias ready to serve you and fight the enemies. He requests him, alayhi salam, to rise against the oppressors. Imam alayhi salam then said, "Sit, O Khurasani, let me explain to you." To his companion, Imam as-Sadiq alayhi salam said, "Light the oven." "Certainly, my master," he said. Imam alayhi salam commanded Sahl bin Hassan al-Khurasani to get up and sit in the oven. Get up and sit in the oven. Sahl, son of Hassan Khurasani, said, "O son of Rasulullah, punish me not in the fire. Forgive me, may Allah forgive you." He alayhi salam said, "I forgave you." Harun al-Makki then entered, his footwear in his hands. He greeted the Imam, and Imam alayhi salam replied. Imam said, "Put away your footwear. O Harun, enter the oven." He entered and sat in the oven. Imam continued his conversation with Sahl bin Hassan al-Khurasani. Imam then said, "Tell me about Khurasan. Have people distanced from Bani Umayyah? And have they adhered to the teachings of Muhammad bin Ali alayhim as-salam? May my parents be sacrificed unto you." Sahl said, "I do not understand what you say, Yabna Rasulullah." "It's okay," Imam alayhi salam said. Pointing at Harun al-Makki, Imam alayhi salam said, "Like him, how many men do you have in Khurasan?" "Qala wallah wala wahid." "By Allah, not even one." "But as for us, O Khurasani, inna la nakhruju fi zamanin la najatu fihi khamsatu mu'afidin lana. We will never rise, but that we have 5 supporters. We know better when to rise. وسبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
So you are an ambassador wherever you are. Let the treasures that you have discovered from Ahlul Bayt streams from your mouth wherever you are.
It becomes for me a moral responsibility and becomes a Shara'i responsibility to congratulate them. They are no less than from within the ranks of the Ashab of Rasulullah, the pure, virtuous Ashab of Rasulullah and Ahlul Bayt.
Just by saying this statement, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He had cleaned all of my previous sins away, because only reverts can understand what that feeling is like.
The salah is, in some narrations, elevate the one towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
We at Imam Hussein TV really admire our revert brothers and sisters, which is why we're bringing to you a new season of Embrace, which aims to help those new to the religion as well as those who want to brush up on the basics. You do not want to miss this.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. القرآن الكريم يقول: بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، إن ذلك لمن عزم الأمور. صاحب ثورة العشرين في العراق الإمام الشيخ محمد تقي الشيرازي الحائري رضوان الله عليه. اقرأوا في تاريخه بعلمه، بتقواه، بزهده، بأخلاقه، فيما قال الله سبحانه وتعالى: ولمن صبر وغفر. الصبر على شتى المجالات. ذكروا في تاريخه وهو الشخص الوحيد الذي بدأ قيادة ثورة العشرين، وعبأ الطاقات الحوزوية والطاقات العشائرية والطاقات الأخر في سبيل محاربة سيطرة بريطانيا على العراق. يوم كانت بريطانيا أكبر مستعمرة على وجه الأرض. تصدى له شيخ عالم، فدي يوم كان شاب مثلكم، ووفق لمحاربة الإنجليز. وذاك اليوم العراق كل نفوسه يقولون 5 ملايين. أما إيمان الشعب العراقي ذلك اليوم، التفافهم حول المرجعية الدينية، امتثالهم للمرجعية الدينية، جعلت هذا الشعب الضعيف مقابل تلك الحكومة الكبيرة هذا الشعب ينتصر. واليوم أيضا ينتصر هذا الشعب. ذكروا في تاريخ شيخ محمد تقي الشيرازي أن هناك في داخل العراق بعض الناس كانوا يتهموه الشيخ محمد تقي بأنه هو عميل الإنجليز، هو عميل بريطانيا، وكان مشخص من يقول هذا. واستؤذن الشيخ محمد تقي الشيرازي بأن يقطع راتب ذلك الشخص، فلم يأذن لذلك. هذه الأخلاق، هذا الإيمان، هذا الصبر، هذا خلى هذا الشيخ العظيم يقاوم أكبر حكومة على وجه الأرض في ذلك الزمان وينتصر عليه. العراق اليوم والعالم الإسلامي كله والعالم كله بحاجة إلى شد حزام من المؤمنين، بحاجة إلى تحمل، بحاجة إلى صبر، بحاجة إلى صمود، بحاجة إلى مواصلة، كل في مجاله، حتى يكون عراق الغد عراقا مشرقا، عراقا لا فقط يصلح